Welcome back to The Flesh is Weak. Our adventurers are standing amidst a field. They have just learned that the goddess of the region is in fact a bored lich who decided to take over the bodies of young ladies to feel the pleasures of flesh once again. They are, there's a massive decision ahead of you all. What is it do you do about this crazy little region?
So what's the scene look like? Where did we end up
so,
last time?
So Sterling ran off.
Kaize has run off.
Yeah, you did run off.
Kaize.
Okay.
My
Kaize.
apologies.
Named
Kaize-
after King Kaize. Kaize. His name was actually Kaize.
Kaize has run off.
It was an unfortunate.
And you four are currently standing in a field just after the goddess, or the lich. Shit, what was her name?
False goddess.
Oh,
Agaga.
Agazel. Agazel was her real name.
Lady
Aga
Gaga.
was the the name
Lady Gaga.
that the region. Oh, Lady Aga.
Umama. Bad romance.
After Agazel the Lich had just revealed herself and disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
You are mostly left speechless as Kaize ran off to do something.
5 bones left.
5 bones left.
I actually don't remember the number, but
I think it was definitely
I
5.
think it was 5.
I have written down 6. Yeah, there's 6 finger bones.
And we burned one.
Or bone fragments, not finger bones. There is 5 left.
Well, he gave us no indication when he left of what he was doing. So.
Yeah, did we
now
even
we're
see him
just
go?
Like,
Like-
no.
No, we saw him leave, but we don't know why he took
Okay.
off.
He just ran away.
Just-
So,
Just did that barbarian thing where he runs off and does crazy shit.
yeah.
Do we follow him? Can we even catch him at this point?
Bear can.
So the lich is left, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bones her plant was inhibiting fell to the ground, and
That's right. She disappeared.
the plant withered away.
Well, if Kaize is going to handle the lich, we either need to get out of here before he does something stupid and gets us all killed, or we need to help them make sure the plan succeeds before we all get killed. I vote for running,
Where would we run?
because it's a lich.
I'm saying, where would we run?
Anywhere but here.
Gunta did give you the option to just go away. Or not Gunta. Agazel did give you the option to leave Gunta.
She gave us the head and said, that's...
You know, what we could do first is take the head back to the, was he a Hierophant or
No, it
mayor.
was just the Duke.
the Duke? We could take it back to the Duke and get paid.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Oh, the griffin head.
Yeah.
You have a griffin skull.
I'm always fine with getting paid.
Yeah. Will he still be alive when we get there? No one knows.
It'll be a fascinating discovery for us.
So you're gonna like walk back to what's it called?
I'm gonna ride the bear.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, everybody
It's
get
also
on
the middle of
bear.
the night right now,
We're
right?
going.
That double
Yep,
entendre.
Gunta still. Gunta Steely.
Riding
Gunta still.
bears.
Okay, so it's actually pretty late as well. The mayor, the Duke, has probably gone to sleep.
We should wake him up.
All right, so you're just gonna walk over there at
Yeah.
what pace?
Oh wait, yeah.
What?
A quick pace. Hopefully quicker than Kaize
Wait,
if possible.
so wait, it's. Oh man,
So
I want to break into his house.
Kaize,
What
are
does he do?
running, sprinting towards.
we should burn it
Gunta Sil.
down.
Burn down
I
the
think we
king's
can fast
You
forward
would
to
say
the point
that.
where they
Burn
arrive.
down his house.
I
So-
think that would be
I'll
easy
give you
enough
a
to do.
few moments to do something on your own. The Duke's manor stands in front of you.
A few moments.
The what?
The Duke's manor stands in front of you. What
All
do
right.
you do?
Well, he just sits there and he halts, and a puzzled look comes upon his face, and then he pulls his book out that he's always carrying with him that has all these hand-scratched notes that no one else can understand. He starts paging through it. And I think that's where the party finds him. when they arrive.
Okay, that's fair. You all approach the Duke's manor, and you see Kaize leafing through a book.
Oh, Kaize, man, I'm so glad we found you. Where'd you get off to?
Yes, unfortunately, I cannot seem to remember the appropriate rituals for this region to call out a member of the clergy in single combat. Perhaps you, my friend Joquin, you know the correct methods.
What would fighting the Duke accomplish?
Why, I must crush the unholy foul bone and add its power to my cloak, so that upon the day of judgment I may wear it in battle, along with the souls of my kindred. Such is the reason for glory. Of course. But you, Weatherlanders, would not know
That all
this.
checks out. That sounds about right.
So, yeah.
Sounds good to me. Joaquin, you know the rights?
Well, we gotta, get paid first.
Well,
We can get paid after he's dead.
Oh, then we won't know where the money is.
so wait, nobody's done
Yeah.
anything to the door yet.
Yeah,
Nobody has busted down the door
Nobody
yet.
has done anything to the door
Meanwhile,
yet.
the bear just walks
Even better,
over. No.
if he dies in...
I want to break into his house.
Well, we could, but I'm
Meanwhile,
just saying,
Sly is picking the lock.
if he dies in single combat, we could just bet
Are you
his
gonna
entire
sneak over
estate.
there and be a
Bear's
sneaky
taking
I mean, he's
idiot?
not gonna fight us, but, you know.
How do you steal
Roll
an estate, man? You
tools of
can't,
the
walk
trade.
away with
We don't,
that
we
thing.
bet it in the
Tricks
fight.
of the trade.
Tricks of the trade plus dex.
Oh, he's doing it.
Wait,
Unknowns
should
to
I
all of
do
us
it?
as we
Do it.
converse,
Go for
Oh
it.
my
a
God.
small figure
Yeah.
is busy picking the lock of the front door.
Well, this is a classic thief move to go off and do something while the rest of the party's arguing.
Okay, so that's 9, and then 2. That's 11.
Okay. It's an easy lock. Gunta obviously doesn't get that
Easy for
many.
me.
Yeah, Gunta. There must not be a lot of thieves in Gunta. You hear a satisfying click as the door unlocks.
Most beautiful sound in all of the world.
Except
Okay.
perhaps for jangling coins.
Now, if all of you would like to talk about skulls and what you're going to make your clothes out of, you can stay here. But if you would all like to get an advance on your payment, you should follow me inside.
Okay. I follow behind.
I walk in, yeah.
Okay, so you all walk into the Duke's manor.
This goddess is obviously not that powerful and not that worth wearing as a cloak, perhaps.
It is quite dark since the torches have been snuffed out, and as you go inside, the moonlight doesn't really help you see as much.
What are we just
The
gonna
skulls that line the skulls and bones that line the walls seem a lot more menacing than they did before when you first entered the Duke's manor. You are in the foyer. It opens up to large stairs that go upstairs, and also there's a hallway that leads to the room that you were in before, just earlier today.
I'm gonna grab some bones.
The bones are affixed to the wall. In order to remove them, it would require a little bit of force.
I go, how are they like bolted in? Or like,
Probably done through some sort of animal glue.
could I burn the glue? It's a wooden house, right?
Yes.
You just
I remember you
Really?
asking
In the house,
specifically if the house was made of wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to pry a bone off the wall.
Okay, are you going to try and do it stealthily or do it with full force?
I'm gonna try to do it stealthily.
Okay, roll, and what's your dex?
+1.
Do it at +0 instead.
Okay. 7.
Okay, you managed to get the bone off. However, the force surprised you and you fall flat on your back. The loud noise seems to have woken someone as you hear footsteps
take you
in the second floor.
The fire will take you everywhere.
Wallow,
As ashes.
what are you even doing, man?
I'm going to burn it.
I'm gonna sneak around
Alright.
the corner.
She's just,
Sneak
it's
around
alright.
the corner, so you're gonna remain on the first floor?
You'll understand
Yeah,
one day.
like, if there's like any sort of like, because obviously if he's made a sound, I'm just imagining somebody's gonna like, maybe get up to hear. They might look over. They might, I don't know. But I'm just gonna like, my instinct is to, like.
Okay,
My reflexes.
We hear somebody moving about upstairs, right?
That's correct.
I'm going to try to hide as well.
So you enter into another room,
Yes.
the one that you did not
How
go down the
embarrassed
hallway
was
to the
the
previous
hell?
room. You enter into another luxurious
Who's got the
room
griffin
with the
head?
same. I don't know. No one's really determined who had it.
Let's say you have it.
All right.
Who?
Yeah.
The griffin head.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got it. Sure.
And she
So you enter into
hold
another
that out.
luxurious room with fancy chairs and a table and a carpet, and there are more. There appears to be more rooms beyond. You attempt to hide as well, James.
Yes.
Okay, there are some curtains you could hide behind.
No, they go up like smoke. I'm going to try to get into the same room as
Okay, so you
Sly.
follow the expert in hiding into the an extravagant room.
Mhm.
Does anyone want to do? You hear more frantic footsteps.
Are they
and
coming down the stairs? Or?
Not yes. They sound as if they're rummaging through drawers. Or you hear drawers
Okay.
rummaging.
Oh.
Look to my friend Joaquin.
I call it. Hello, anyone home? The door just sort of came open.
You hear a slight pause in the rummaging,
We
and
killed
then
we killed the griffin. We thought you might want to know.
you hear frantic footsteps going down the stairs, and the Duke is there with a set of half-plate armor, kind of half put on, and a lantern and a sword in one hand. Oh, it's just you all. I thought I was being thieved.
I tossed the large griffin head and it lands at his feet with a splat.
Oh, perfect. You've got the griffin head.
There you go, man. We tracked
Don't
it down.
know why
in
this
darkness.
couldn't have waited until morning. Don't know why you didn't simply knock. But thank you. I'm glad that you got it taken care of. Please follow me into my office, and I can pull out some payment for you all. And so he leads you down the hall that
So it's
you
just
all
us
went down
three,
before.
right?
Yeah. So as you're so what are you two gonna do?
So
You hear these
So we were-
voices
so
carrying...
we were-
Don't worry,
in-
I'll cover for you.
You were in. So think of it this way: there's the stairs up. There's a hallway to the left that led to his office. The hallway to the right is where you went to, which was just another extravagant room.
Oh, so he's going to his office on the left.
That's correct. Yes.
So
Aha.
there's the three of them in the hallway. We weren't in there.
No.
So like, even if I did hear this and then walk out, he'd be like, "Oh, you weren't in that room before."
Probably.
So I got to figure out.
Did he have the bone on him when he came downstairs? Did they see if he had the black bone?
He was wearing layers of half plate,
So he might have had it on.
barely put on.
Okay.
It's difficult to tell what he was wearing under it.
Do I remember where
Besides,
the pool?
you also were not there anyway.
Yeah. Do I remember where the pool was in the house?
It was beyond his office.
Beyond.
Okay. So I have to go to
As
where
in,
he's
it was
going.
a room attached to his
Right.
office.
Okay. So I think the best decision is to wait and listen for them walking away, and as soon as we think that they've gotten far enough to go to the office, we're gonna like go out and then move into a different part of the house.
Okay.
All right.
Clean him
Because
out.
like there doesn't seem to be anything in the room that we were. I mean, we were in a dining room, right?
I mean,
It does look a bit of like a dining
It was
room.
just like unless I want to steal cutlery, I don't think.
Cutler. It's the
like-
the table's
like
empty.
fi-
No one's
fine
eating
china,
right now.
yeah. Yeah, there's nothing in this room.
There's like some fancy bowls.
No.
Fancy
It's
wood
hard to tell
bowls.
in the moonlight.
Pitiful
All right, so you
province.
three are led to his office again. As you're led there, he says, I see you're missing two of your friends. Did they unfortunately not make it?"
Well, they're, acting like reasonable people and sleeping at the inn.
Couldn't wait for the reward, you three. I see.
I just get so excited about a job well done, man.
He enters into the office and begins lighting the torches to the side, and some candles. It's obvious that he has had some late nights before.
Mhm.
He sits down and goes, "So I'm to give you three, the whole payment then, or should I wait for them for their share?"
Yeah, man, whole thing. We'll make sure they get it.
What would happen if they came here looking for their share?
Well, They won't, because I'll go back to the inn and give it to them.
Fair enough. I suppose it's your I'll believe it as your
Like,
problem,
okay.
not mine.
Now we have an excuse.
And he turns around and pulls back a painting near his office, which is just a nice chest in the wall. Pulls out a key from his pocket, unlocks it.
Wait, the
And-
paintings of the chest?
No. The painting. He pulls
Best secret
Behind
ever.
the
chest.
painting of the chest is a painting of an open chest.
And you open that one, and there is an open chest.
Behind the painting is a little alcove where there is a chest.
Okay.
He uses a key to unlock it and open it, and from in the candlelight you can barely see the glint of many gold coins. He starts counting them out diligently. And then, what was the reward did I say back then? Did I say 50 each or 100 each?
100 each.
100 each.
Probably 100 each.
Yeah, definitely 100.
Alright, well, whatever. It's meaningless now. Doesn't even matter. Alright, so he diligently counts out about 100 coins. During this time, what are you two doing?
Okay, so remind me. So you said the rooms of the house, basically the layout of the house is. So
Well,
to
you
the-
guys don't really know the layout.
Okay.
But as it stands currently, you know from the entrance, there's stairways up to the second floor. On the left is his office and probably more administrative stuff. To the right is the dining room.
Okay, so we're gonna very, very
So
quietly
they could be barbecuing.
step out of that room back into the main foyer, and then I'm gonna see where there's other doors to possibly go visit.
This is somewhat invigorating. Do you do this all the time?
The only doors you'd have to go to would be upstairs. Would be the only other doors.
So the only other doors are
They're-
his
they're-
office, and then
explode.
Yeah,
probably
there's a
his bed-
hallway down
his-
to his office
probably
and
his
maybe a
master-
couple
no.
of other rooms. There's stairs upward, and then from the dining room there's a couple of other doors. The hallway only leads to the office because that's where he wants to bring guests.
Oh man, fuck! I really want to go to his bedroom, but I know
Master
that
thief.
and I know eventually he's gonna go back there. But I'm the master thief. I shouldn't care. I gotta go there.
No, you
Sly,
just
I'm writing an epic about
hide under the bed.
So I'm gonna grab Sly and pull him back and say, "You can't give up now, can you?" And I stare into you and go, "What fuels the flames of your desire?"
Now you have to tell him truthfully what fuels the flame of your desire.
I expect the best stuff to be in his quarters, his bedroom.
Then that's where you must go.
Then we go there.
You begin walking up the stairs. You three, as he's counting out diligently 500
This is
coins.
horrible.
What are you guys
I wouldn't
doing?
do this in any other.
Listen, Baron, I have been sort of thinking since I've been here. Like your goddess Aga, she's like really cool and like really pretty and stuff. What's
You see a momentary pause in his counting of coins, and then he continues.
It's like,
Yes,
What's-
go on.
what is the process for becoming a priest of Aga?
He
For
turns
dedicating one's life.
around. It's simple. You just study and practice the teachings of Aga down at her church.
I seduced the priestess.
She's taken a
vow of celibacy.
After several years, when you hear her voice and when she shows you her face, that is when you become her priest.
Dude, that's all it takes? Because I'm like, check and check on those two, man.
You expect me to believe a foreigner, an out-of-towner, who's merely spent half a day in the region of Gunta, has seen the face of beloved Aga?
Yes. But
Tell me,
I'll stick around. I'll stick
Tell
around
me,
and I'll prove it
Yucky.
to you.
what does she look like?
Well, she's sort of bony.
Disgusting. Absolutely horrifying. and blasphemy against true gods of the world.
Who are you to judge what is it?
Kaize, you gotta be more cool than that, man.
Joachim, continue.
Wow.
She's.
This outburst, he kind of like turns a little bit red and like turns around.
I guess we haven't actually seen her, have we? We saw the body she was inhabiting, the host.
I mean, we
Yeah,
saw
you
her
did.
skeletal form.
Did we?
She had
Yeah.
like green
Okay.
flower
Melted
hair
off.
and flowers as a dress and flowers.
like,
That's probably not the
She
answer
was
he's looking
made
for,
of
though.
flowers.
And then the eyeballs melted. She was like, "I'm a lich, bitch!" Ah! We were like, "Fuck."
Fuck this shit.
Huh,
How do you describe her then?
she's
She's
the most fair maiden anybody has ever set their eyes upon. A flower always in her hair. Her flaxen locks could be used as a, I don't know.
You're a bard.
Yeah, well,
that
my
shit.
character's a bard.
Yeah.
You know what you should do?
I understand you want to say it eloquently.
Wait.
How much are you describing
I just want you to break out into the song.
what you
I-
actually saw?
Be like,
So I'm
couldn't
gonna,
put into
I'm gonna
words.
try and sort of cleverly draw thematic elements from what I saw, but spin them into a description of what could be a real person.
You should like deliver a soliloquy, like just right here, just like right in the office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my question is,
How much
on
are you going
like
to
how
admit?
how much, like, are you going to describe her as she actually was, or something different?
oh,
Oh.
Do you believe that the priests are in on it?
I understand that you're going to say it flowery,
So
and like
I am-
Oh
bardy,
my God.
but like, how like,
I'm going to try and convey it in such a way that
or are you
if-
going to do
if
like
if
barding
he knows
lies?
what's up, he will catch on to the fact that I'm making undead references.
He
Okay.
doesn't.
And if he doesn't know what's up, and he will believe that I'm masking it so that these uninitiated here don't know what I'm
I
talking
want
about.
you to do 2d6 plus charisma. If you want it to be
clever.
like really clever and one of those things of you don't get ousted.
Yeah.
You know and I know, but these people don't know.
So that's 13.
Okay, your flowery words managed to convince him that you describe it in a way that he understands completely what you said, and he. My God, you have seen her. This is
So that was parlay right there.
yeah. This is unprecedented. You must be one of her chosen, or the next prophet of Aga.
Oh.
You must come to the church tomorrow morning.
Fight danger.
That's what I'm telling you, man.
I must tell
That's
the
what I've
other
been
high
saying.
priests.
Bruh. What's good? What's good, fam?
No matter. She has blessed you with her face. And
Here it is.